Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Timberborn, part 17 in the Helix series with the Greedy Builders mod. We're just chilling here in a rooftop terrace, just kind of taking in the sights, looking at one of our monuments up there, which is really huge. Clock, big, everything very, very large. Oh, hey! One of our friends is flying. One of our friends is flying. There we go. We got it. Yep, cool. Yeah, I installed a new mod. It's the first-person perspective mod. It lets you walk around your district, and you can run, you can jump, and I think you can crouch. I guess not. Yeah, it's kind of cool because it lets you get a new perspective on what's going on in your district and just how huge everything is. Like these little platforms here. This is what, man, that gives large water wheel a whole new meaning, doesn't it? Yes, that thing's massive. I kind of dig it. It's cool. You can't interact with a lot of stuff. Stairs can get a little wonky sometimes. Like going down them seems fine. Going up them, little jank. And then places where there's like a gap before a set of stairs, you can just like here. Yes, yeah, I get stuck a lot. Clearly the beavers don't have a problem with this, but in the camera I get stuck. But it's fine, you know. It is made by one of the devs who work on Timberborn, but it's just like their little personal side project. In no way officially supported or anything like that, but it's just got somebody face to us. It's cool. I dig it. I like it a lot. So what we're going to do today is close that, because they're just not necessary. We're going to come back up here, which you may be looking around and thinking, where'd all those stairs and all the supplies go? Well, for the thumbnail, I deleted all the stairs just to make it look better for the thumbnail. And usually I save that as like its own separate thing. Like I make a copy of my save, then I load into it, so that anything I do for the thumbnail, I don't mess up from the recording. And then managed to be done because it was like, 2:30 in the morning and overwrote the original and when I went to exit the game. Yeah, big dumb, I know. But that means you just have to put it all back in. What we're going to do today is more power, because we did expand our power quite a bit. Oh, autosave? Yep, autosave. We did expand our power quite a bit. But this is all going to be worthless. By the way, somebody called this hideous. I don't think it's hideous. This is all going to be worthless once a bad tide comes, because there will be no water flowing through here. So what I want to do is now come back in through here and add a bunch of water wheels as it comes down through here. And I think I also want to add some wind. Problem that I encountered. Well, not really a problem, but my plan that I was going to use involved the universal power shaft. If you've ever seen that mod in the Steam Workshop, it's really cool. It's basically just like a little box. It's been a while since I've used it. It may even be like that, or it might be more like one of these, but it's just kind of like the middle gear. And then as you make connections to it, it dynamically changes. So if you've got a connection above and to the left, it'll have a connection, a shaft going up and to the left. If you have one going up and one right and left, it'll become like a vertical T-junction, which is something I have wished for many times while recording this video. But my plan was going to be something where the water wheels would line up, kind of, just use your imagination with me here. We would have a couple levees here, so I could get a water wheel, and then on the other side, and then a levee in the middle, and then have the windmills here on the side, because they can connect downward. So if I would have had the universal power shaft that you can build on top of, then I would have been able to do something like this, because the windmill does have the ability to connect below it, which is nice, because then that would have connected right there to the water wheel on the side of the the windmill. And then using the universal power shaft, I could have ran my power along the ledge here. As it is, you can see nothing can connect to this. I need to quit hitting the wrong key here. What am I doing wrong? There we go. I was just hitting E instead of R. Nothing connects to that. No matter how much we wish and hope and pray, nothing connects to that. So the other option is to use the upward power shaft. Problem with this is it only comes out one way. So I can get a connection, but I can only get a connection from here to here. You know, like if I have another wind turbine here or windmill here, that's it. I don't have the ability to go any further than that. So I'm kind of stumped as to how to proceed because of this. The only thing I can really think of is where I need to make a little bump out in this, but then how do I even go about that? I guess with just regular platforms. I don't know. It's all tricky, but we're gonna wait for daylight before we continue here. There we go. The sun is coming up. So the problem with the mod, it is available, and I shouldn't say the problem with the mod, 'cause it's not broken or anything. It's available. It works. I've tested it, but apparently there's a conflict somewhere with the Greedy Builders mod. I went through the mod's discussion on Steam, and somebody reported it as well, that when Greedy Builders is enabled, the universal power shaft goes away. And so I tested that. I went into just a new save where Greedy Builders was disabled, and sure enough, the universal power shaft was there. So I don't know what's up with that and why it works that way. I'm not knocking either mod creator. I'm very appreciative of the work that modders do to add to games. And it's something that I don't have the skill set to do, so far be it for me to criticize it. Like, you know, I can offer constructive feedback and things like that, but I'm not going to be like, oh, this is stupid because it doesn't work with it. Because I don't know what it takes to make that stuff work at all. So, yeah. So maybe we just forego the wind and just do the wind elsewhere and just do water wheels in here and make this just for bad tides for now. I suppose that really is the solution, isn't it? Is just kind of skip the wind. Doing that means I can get one extra water wheel in too, because instead of having to have a block here in the middle and then a block at the edge and a block at the edge, I'll only need to block one here and then one kind of like halfway through, I think. Let's investigate that. The nice thing is I can build on top of these. No, that won't work, what I just said, because of a very specific reason. And that is, there's somewhere I can just like plop one of these down. Yeah, right here. The way the power shaft comes out. So if I were to put this resting on here, I'd be right back in the same situation of having to extend around it. I really need to keep my power running here and the wheels inside. Okay, that's fine. Cool. We have a game plan at least. So we know what we're gonna do. So let's make it happen. And to get started, I am going to go. Let's go right here. Go double high, and then I think we need to block that just so water doesn't sneak its way through. Or bad water. Let's be honest, it's poop. So we can make them share the power that way. That way we don't have to have like a power shaft there, because that would be silly to add something that we don't need. And then we can come through and connect this all up like this. Yeah. So we're only going to need logs and planks for all this, right? And maybe some gears? I don't think we're going to need gears, because I don't know that I'm going to be using these vertical shafts anytime soon. We'll figure out where we're going to connect it. We'll probably make like a connection down here, just because we've already got some power down there. The most challenging thing is I have to get paths back in, and I've kind of made that difficult by putting in the contamination barriers for the thumbnail. So we may have to rip out the contamination barriers temporarily. I know that's not really ideal, but what are you gonna do? So, yeah, let's, before we begin, come up here, and before these trees grow in too densely, so they're already blocking us in some places, but I'm not going to cut any down just for paths. We're just going to work around them until we can't. I was really hoping to have some space over here, though, to do what I'm wanting to do. I just want to bring supplies up here. I think it would be a good thing to have. And we're going to need a path up here anyway, so that they can get over here to work on all this. Yeah, okay, so this is where the path's going to go really weird. I know, me that is like cutting down all the trees, and now here I am like making the most convoluted path in the world. Deal with it. That's not the best I can say. I am an inconsistent person. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. I guess you've come to build that. Thank you. Good job. You're not gonna be able to get that, though. So, you know, good luck. Have fun. They will be able to in a minute. We're gonna make it a thing that they can do. So, I want to have all the supplies up here. So, I'm gonna blindly look through here. I keep hitting E when I want R. It's just not enough room. So we're gonna have to do the supplies back over this way. So can I? This is 1, 2 there. Yeah. If I move this path, I can get a double set in. So we're gonna nope, not there. Whoops, come back. We are gonna temporarily get rid of a little bit of this path, just like right here. And they're gonna be like working here. So logs and we don't need that big one. Logs and planks are about the biggest need. I guess this is large, and so I didn't need to do that. I was thinking I was going to be able to get like one on each side. More like along these lines. Is there another way? Yeah, there's not. Yeah, I know there's nothing selected there. It's because you built it faster than I could deal with. So instead, I'm just gonna throw in some of these for now. It'll be fine. It's less than ideal, but it's fine. So logs and planks, and then we will eventually need metal blocks again to replace all these, but I may just do that off camera. And yeah, I went kind of extra back here, but during the bad tide, we get no contamination now in any of this land. You can see I spent some time replanting trees, getting rid of all the dead ones, and being with stairs and all kinds of stuff. It wasn't that exciting for a video, so I just kind of did it in between. But yeah, trees everywhere, and it's great. Even have a path for future expansion in that is going to be quite handy. So let's continue what we were doing. I'm just kind of rambling. That's what I do at 12:30 in the morning. I record videos for YouTube and ramble. So for now, we're just going to do logs and planks of both of these. That is it. And I should probably set them to obtain so that our lovely little holler beavers will come and help us out. And this one is going to be planks don't go in these. I knew that, I think. I don't know why I thought planks went in those. So before you get too far, change plans. Change plans. We're just going to do logs and planks. And then I also want to do a thing to help out with something I noticed last time. The beavers were constantly having to run back to the district because they were getting thirsty. So we're going to throw that in, and then I'm also going to throw in just a couple of our small warehouses and put some food in these. Just a couple different random bits of food so that they don't have to go all the way back down the stairs. And then by using these smaller ones at the end, we don't need this up here anymore. We can just demolish these, and we're only losing 30 of whatever we did. I haven't been paying attention to what I clicked. What I do want to check is that they are all set to obtain. They are. Cool. We've also got some more bots ready to join the workforce. So we're going to switch that one over to the bots. That leaves me with 6. And then there should be some more builder huts around here somewhere. I'm looking right at them, and I know you're screaming at your monitors right now. There's one. Or your phone, or your tablet, or whatever you're watching on. It's all a screen. So cool. Awesome. Yeah, let's get rid of the contamination barriers, which I don't like, but we don't really have a choice. They've got to go. And now, of course, we get a Badtide. Just as soon as I do this, we'll have a Badtide come along and poison all these trees to each side. Yeah, if that happens, I'll just use the dev menu. Not really. But I'll want to. There. Yeah, we're going to run all the way down to here, by the way. So I'm going to have to get some stairs back in and all of that good stuff. But for now, we need to connect paths back up, so that these dudes can get all the way back and forth. Alright, that's the end of that one. Kind of hard to see with the rubble on top of there, and I am just like having trouble clicking my mouse today. I think the mouse I have is kind of like not the greatest. Like, I've only had it 2 years, and the battery, I'm lucky if I, like, when I first got it, it lasted 20-30 hours on a charge. Now I'm really lucky if I get like 5. I'm not really sure. I don't like using wired mice. They don't get along with me, or I don't get along with them. Somebody doesn't get along with somebody. So I don't use wired mice. All right, cool. So that'll get that one going. So we can come in here and we can click the right button. And then get another levy in here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There, yeah, like that, and that, and that. I think so. I think that's what I want to do. That is the. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. That's what I. Oh no, that's not what I want to do there. My bad. My bad. Undo. There is no undo. There is only delete. Yeah, I need to put the middle one back in, don't I? And that one, I'm not sure that they're going to be able to build. Might have to give them a little temporary set of steers. Temporary set of small cows, big cows, steers. That's... Can I get this? It says they can get that, but then I don't think they're going to be able to get this. That's... Really? You're going to be able to build that? From where? You're going to reach across there? Or is it just because it's touching the ground? It used to be that they had to build from that. I guess that has clearly changed, which makes me happy. Cool. Awesome. So let's get in here. I'm going to place all these, and then we will time-lapse them getting them all built. You know what? It just dawned on me, and I'm sure this is one of the things you were screaming at your monitor earlier. I don't have to worry about power shafts and all that stuff. I was so obsessed with trying to find a way to get these under the power shafts under that I kind of completely forgot that, hey, Brandon, it has a side connection too. So all we have to do is this. This will get us connected to the wheels coming off of there, and then we can just run down like that. Yeah, sometimes my brain doesn't cooperate, especially after I was troubleshooting why power is fluctuating again in my factory, even though all my fuel production is at 100%. Why? Where's the holdup in the pipe? It's a gas. It's not supposed to need vertical, that lift. Anyways, so yeah, I want to finish getting stuff placed here, and then we will time lapse this build, and then we'll move on to something else. Not sure what yet, but we'll find something. And just in time for a drought, we got all of our contamination barriers back in, and we are connected. One big, long wall of wheels and windmills. And of course, wind's not blowing right now, so not doing us much good. But when it was just a moment ago, we hit just under 45,000 HP. So not too bad. Of course, we are heading into a drought, which is going to take almost all of our power. I'm curious how the battery's doing. They're fully charged still. I am still contemplating doubling the size of this battery wall. It'll be something I do between videos. We've built half of it. There's no need to do that in a video. And you may be saying, well, you did power last time, you're doing power this time. Yeah, but this is a significant enough build that changes enough that I think it warrants being its own videos. You know, there's a lot of stuff I haven't included, like this massive industrial area. I don't know if ever you catch glimpses of it, but this area has just grown and grown and grown as different parts start dwindling, or when I see the bot numbers not keeping up. So I do want to keep the bots going. I want to eventually have bots doing all the jobs, and we've got quite a few beavers still working, though a lot of those are running in Power Wheels. So, you know, that's going to be a thing. I'm curious, without them running, we're down by 5,000, but that is with the wind and some water still going. I think we'd be okay, honestly, in getting rid of them, because when we have the water flowing, all of these water wheels will be doing something, and we're about to add a lot more. So I really think we can start eliminating some of this that we put in. You know what? Let's start over here with this spot. We're just gonna wholesale bosh all that out of existence. Ooh, that was laggy. And then what I think I'll do to still have this area be dedicated to power is wind over here. I think we may as well. I mean, I don't have anything else I need to build here. I just realized that did knock power out for this guy, so we'll have to take care of that. But that's an easy fix. So let's look at how we want to do wind. So I'm going to pause again, simply because I want to have the flexibility to stop and change my mind here as we go through. So I'd like these to take advantage of the gaps, but I have power connections there. So, well, either way, I'm not going to get one more over here, am I? Because we'd have to go there, and then that's two, and that would be against the building. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get one more in there anyway. So it's fine. So what we'll do is get this building here connected as quickly as possible. So we'll prioritize just those two. And then to ensure that we're getting all this, I really only need to run power up this way. Yeah. So let's do that. And that'll get all of those connected. And then we'll make that one low priority just in case. That way they can still get back there to build that and nobody gets trapped. They'll build everything else first. And I see the one I forgot. There we go. Cool. And that'll just get us a little bit more wind power, and we'll have some greenery here, and it's fine. I like it. It'll work. So let's get this done really, really fast here. All the stuff they need to build it is right around here, so I don't need to bring anything in. There you go. That was quick. And because we have so many beavers that can just enjoy 24 hours a day of leisure time, we managed to get up to level 90 for our overall well-being. And yeah, I kind of dig that. There's a lot of empty space here, but that's okay. It's fine. In fact, we could probably, you know, turn this into something and make it useful space. I don't know exactly what. Leave a comment down below of what we could maybe fit back here to go with all this. We don't really need bot chargers. We have them sprinkled all throughout. Can they not reach that or something? No storage available. Oh, well, we'll just get rid of those dandelions and berries. Oh, hi. I thought I was holding shift. I guess not. But there's bot chargers and all that stuff periodically throughout here, so we don't really need any of that. Aside from when I sent them a moment ago on that long trek for construction, they don't complain about running out of power or anything. So we've got, you know, just a little bit of land that we could do something with here. So you tell me in the comments what we should put there. I'm kind of thinking maybe we do something similar over here. We're not going to get a lot. We'll only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we can get rid of this just horrible cover over the water, open it back up, make it look a little bit better, and get some extra power out of wind. Because I really don't think we need the right now on pretty much just wind. We're at 35,000. I mean, somehow these water wheels are turning. I guess there's a little bit of water. Oh no, our drought's over. I didn't realize our drought was over. So yeah, I think it'll be all right. 91. Let's go. Our battery's already recharged. I don't know if they ever discharged. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do some wind in here. So first things first, we're gonna just get rid of the wheels. That's a lot of logs. Holy cow, that's a lot of logs. Oh my gosh. Why am I not... My fingers are just not hitting the right keys today. I'm not sure what's up with that. So then we also need to get rid of these. We don't need those anymore. I'm telling you, I keep hitting caps lock and control instead of shift. Sometimes I wonder what my brain is doing. And you're watching this, you're like, yeah, us too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So we can come in here and do that. And spin it right around, baby, right around. And that. If I weren't going for symmetry, we could get 2 more in here. But I am going for symmetry, so we're just going to have to accept that this isn't 100% the most efficient use of space. And if that bothers you, I don't know how you've made it 17 videos into my Timberborn series. 92 in the middle of the day. Oh, it's because now we've got 192 bots, or not bots, but beavers doing absolutely nothing. And let's go ahead and, you know what? Get 10 more unemployed here. There you go. Cool. So this shouldn't take too long to complete. You know what though? When I was done, I wanted to hold that thought. So I wanted to get rid of the platforms here. But if I do that, because of the direction they're going, I will lose. Okay, so we could just get rid of some of them then. And we could do that. As long as we do that, we'll be fine. Okay, so I'll be able to get rid of those. And then same thing probably over here. Yeah, so we'll have to keep one, whatever. It's 2020 hindsight. We'll just have one extra little bit. Maybe we could put a pool off of that or something. Weird place for some entertainment. But let's get this done really quick, which is going to go really quick. And as they come through and pick up all these logs, I'm kind of surprised that there's storage space for logs. How are we doing on logs? 17,000. We have room for 18,000. So, okay, that's, yeah, they're able to get some of them. But that was what? 300 for each of those. So 12, 24, 4,800 logs. There's no way we have room for all of that. So I'm going to give them a minute to pick up what they can pick up. Oh my gosh, we've gotten to 95. Wow. But I'm going to give them a minute to pick up what they can pick up. And then we'll get rid of these platforms. And all will be right in Timberborn land, world, whatever. And you know, I put in the pools thinking that no one will come over here and use them, and right now they're proving me right. But when they first got built, they were using them quite a bit, so I added some showers. Oh, here they come. Oh, it's the farmers as they get off work. They're just like recreation right here. That makes sense. But I went in and just, you know, put in some showers just to fill it out. And man, that looks so much better than just those power wheels that were there. And we've gotten up to 96 well-being. That's so cool. And that's just going to keep getting better. I'm going to let the bots kind of build up and slowly start putting them in to work as farmers. We've got charging stations. We have all the stuff they need kind of scattered throughout here. So I think, fingers crossed, they'll be all right. Like here, they'll have to go a little bit for these, like around the corner here. It's not so bad. But here we've got these two major stations, like one station there, one station here for all these farmers. So I think they'll be okay. I think they will. But that's kind of like, I'm pretty sure the bulk of our beavers who are still employed are in farms. We have a builder's hut, 2 builder's huts. So that's 8 beavers. I know we have a lot of haulers, but I'm okay with that. District center, so that's 12. Yeah, it's a lot of this is farmhouses, so that's 13. So that's 39 of however many are still employed, plus another dozen that we've identified. Let's just kind of look through. I bet the most of them are going to be haulers that are still beavers. Wow. Yeah, it's haulers. And the herbalist. I haven't unlocked the herbalist. I guess we could put a bot as an herbalist. Sure, why not? Let's do it. It's one more job. And then, yeah, it looks like we're good. We're set for everything else. So haulers and farmers. That is the only thing, unless, you know, I've scrolled past one. But it looks like that's the only thing that still has beavers working in there. So pretty cool. I'm still torn as to whether we should do science. Let's find one of our bots here. Like, if I give the control tower and give them +1, I guess that would get us even faster working speed and movement speed, wouldn't it? Wow. Maybe it's worth putting some beavers to work doing science and then kind of shoo in some control towers here and there. I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. They don't require power. They just consume science. And I think if I, you know, just build like a platform with a tower on top of it, that would be fine. Like, you know, just to give an example here. First of all, I want to see their range because I don't remember. I want to say it's 10. Yeah, 10 tiles. So yeah, that fills in a pretty big gap. So like if we had them in here, like I could get one that covers all 3 of those workplaces without any issue. And then we would need like some over here and then same back here. Like we could do one right here and that would cover it well. We'd have to go here and kind of overlap. But yeah, I think that could be something that we could investigate. The question is, where are said yeah, you know where I'm going. Where are said science buildings going to go? I'd want to do the observatories. I know where they're going to go. They're going to go up here. How incredible would that look? I mean, we're still going to do the wonders up here, but I think I have space. I'm fairly certain I have space. Like the one wonder can fit over here. Let's check. Let's look and see. Once I remember where they are. There they are. So I want the Earth repopulator down here. Yeah, see, that'll fit. And still leave me plenty of room for an observatory. Like that fits. So I want the Earth repopulator there because it covers, I mean, look at that. It covers pretty much the whole district. Okay, well, it doesn't cover pretty much the whole district. It doesn't cover out there where we're going to have bots working. But up here where the beavers are going to be just chilling and hanging out, it covers it. And then I want the Earth Recultivator to be kind of up here, but it's probably going to have to go off to the side because we're up at the stairs. But that's fine. We could put the Earth Recultivator there and still have room for observatories. You know what? It wasn't on my agenda for today, but let's make it happen. Let's do it. Let's throw in, you know, we could just do number crunchers. We'll do some number crunchers, but for now we are going to put in a couple observatories just because I think they're going to look really nice up here on this hill. So we'll put one here. We're going to set it back just a little bit And then we'll do the other one right here on this edge. Though, is there a better way for power concerns? There is a better way for power concerns. And that way is right here. Just filling all of this in. Do I only need to come over the one? I think I only need to come over the one. There it is. Yeah. I only need to come over the one. Cool. And I kind of like how that sits right there on the corner, right at the top of the stairs. That works for me. I dig it. So let's get these guys connected to power. And as they got the power connected, I realized I didn't connect this one to a path. Oops. It's easy fix. Easy fix. Can I go straight out? No. It's fine. We'll go right there. Cool. Yeah, I think those just look nice up there. Well, they haven't finished that one because of that. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a nice touch. And especially once they start working during the day, and it's spinning around up there with all the other activity that's happening up on this level, I think, you know, it's just gonna look pretty fantastic. I'm really pleased with how this has turned out today. So I'll let them get this one done. But real quick to recap, today we have prepared for Badtide and getting power produced during a bad tide. So, I mean, it's not a lot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, it's just 16 power wheels, but at least it will be some power during a bad tide. Of course, our wind turbines, windmills, I've been playing a lot of Astroneer, so I keep calling them wind turbines. Or turbines, however you prefer to pronounce it. They're both correct, you know. And then we got rid of just all the power wheels, replaced them with some nice windmills over there. Yeah, I almost said it at the end. And then some windmills and some just aquatic recreation and well-being things over here. And our final thing is done. I thought I saw it get finished over out of the corner of my eye. So we're looking good. I'm really happy with it. I'm really pleased. I hope you are as well. I think next time, I'm probably going to have to do more power next time, because I really want to get our power beefed up. So I want to do some wheels here, here, and here, and then down here and down here, and then probably maybe a few right here, and then that'll be it. Just turning the Helix into just a massive literal powerhouse. You could probably even do a few down here. But just making sure we are getting the most power that we can out of it. Because remember, we still have a big district that's going to go over here. A district, but I don't know how big, is going to go over here. And then we might even flatten this and bring that district over this way. So we're going to need a lot of power. What are we going to do with all those districts? I don't know. Just experiment. I have kind of a cool idea to kind of do something similar over here where we're building into the hillside, but kind of also maybe trying to find a way to bring some water that runs in a channel and then falls into the river from up here. I think that would look really cool, but I don't want to completely rob the district of water because this isn't connected. So we'll have to be very careful about how we do that. We may do it with like a pump, just to bring it up and over and then drop it out. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is I would like to make just really cool, just little decorative waterfalls that kind of go along each edge of a really cool plaza that runs down the center of that district. Yes, I'm thinking that far ahead, and that's still several videos away, but I'm rambling, and it's because it's 2:10 in the morning and I'm tired. So I think we'll leave it there. There's really no good spot to kind of look at that takes in everything we did. So we'll just kind of like go there. And what did we learn today? That unemployment makes beavers happy. Yep, that's it. Until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.